Welcome, my dear friend. I'm so glad you're here with me today. I want you to know that you are in a safe and loving space where there is no judgment, only warmth and understanding. Many people carry quiet dreams in their hearts, dreams of living a life filled with ease, joy, and abundance. And sometimes those dreams include the desire to win something as grand as a lottery jackpot. If that's what brought you here, I want to tell you something very important. It is perfectly okay to desire wealth. It is not greedy. It is not selfish. Wanting financial freedom is simply a wish to experience life without fear, to have choices, and to share generously with others. There is nothing wrong with that. You were born to live a full, abundant life. The universe is limitless, and there is more than enough for everyone, including you. So often, we are taught to feel guilty or ashamed for wanting more. We hear messages that tell us to be content with less or that money is somehow bad. But those ideas are not the truth. The truth is that abundance is your natural state. The universe delights in giving when we open our hearts to receive. The first step is to lovingly accept your desire without criticizing yourself. Embrace it with joy, like a child wishing upon a star. There is magic in knowing that your dreams are valid. When you can say to yourself, "I deserve to be rich, I deserve to live well," you begin to align with the flow of abundance that is always around you. Take a moment right now, place your hand gently over your heart, and say these words with me. It is safe for me to be rich. I deserve abundance in every area of my life. Feel how comforting those words are. Let them sink into every part of your being. This is not about chasing money. It is about allowing yourself to receive the good that is already waiting for you. You see, everything begins within the mind. Before anything can appear in your outer world, it must first be accepted in your inner world. If you can welcome the idea of wealth with love instead of fear, you are already on your way to manifesting it. You don't need to know how it will happen. You don't need to force it. Your only job is to stay open, to believe that you are worthy, and to trust that life supports you in wonderful ways. So, as we begin this journey together, I invite you to let go of any doubts or worries you may have carried about wanting financial abundance. You are not asking for too much. You are not being unrealistic. You are simply stepping into alignment with the infinite possibilities that exist for you. And as we continue, I will show you how your thoughts, your beliefs, and your love for yourself can open the doors to miracles, including something as magnificent as winning the lottery. Remember, my dear, you are deserving of every blessing life has to offer. All you have to do is say yes. Now, think for a moment about what money really is. So many people see money as just coins, paper bills, or numbers in a bank account. But money is so much more than that. It is a form of energy, an endless flowing current that moves through life, just like the wind or the waves of the ocean. There is no shortage of wind, no shortage of waves, and there is no shortage of money. The universe doesn't measure or limit how much can come to you. It responds to the energy you send out through your thoughts, your feelings, and your beliefs. If you believe that money is scarce, difficult to get, or something only for others, then you create invisible walls that block its flow. But when you begin to see money as an abundant, loving energy that wants to support you, those walls gently dissolve. You have the power to invite this flow into your life simply by changing the way you think about it. Imagine standing by a beautiful river. If you stand with open arms and trust, the river flows to you with ease. But if you stand with fear, clutching tightly and thinking there isn't enough, you turn away from that flow. Many of us have been taught to fear money, to think it's hard to come by, or that we must struggle for every bit of it. These thoughts are like turning your back on the river of abundance, but you can turn around at any moment. You can decide right now to face the flow and welcome it. Say softly to yourself, "I am open to the limitless flow of abundance." Feel how those words release tension and invite peace. This is how you begin to shift your mindset. You don't have to figure out where the money will come from. The universe is wonderfully creative and has countless ways to bring prosperity into your life. It might come through opportunities, gifts, ideas, or even something as unexpected as a winning lottery ticket. But it starts with your openness and belief. Notice how you speak about money in your daily life. Do you often say things like, "I can afford that?" or "Money doesn't grow on trees?" These little phrases carry powerful energy. Begin to replace them with loving, abundant thoughts. When you pay a bill, bless it and say, "There is always more where this came from." When you see someone wealthy, instead of feeling envy, smile and think, "Good for them. There's plenty for me too." These simple shifts tell the universe that you are ready to receive. Remember, money is not a cold or distant thing. It responds to your warmth, your gratitude, and your belief in abundance. You are not asking for too much when you dream of great wealth. You are tapping into a natural flow that has always been available to you. Each time you affirm your openness to this energy, you strengthen your connection to it. So keep reminding yourself gently, day by day, "I am open to the limitless flow of abundance." Let that become a soft melody in your mind, guiding you toward the prosperity that is already yours by divine right. There is something very important I want to share with you now. Many of us carry old beliefs about money that we don't even realize are there. These beliefs often come from childhood, from things we heard our parents say, or from the world around us. Perhaps you were told that money is the root of all evil, or that rich people are greedy, or that you have to work yourself to exhaustion to earn a living. These ideas sink into the mind when we are young and stay with us, quietly shaping how we experience money as adults. But here's the beautiful truth. You are not bound by those old stories. You have the power to change them, starting today. Take a moment to think about the messages you've absorbed about wealth. Do you feel uneasy when you think about having a lot of money? Do you catch yourself thinking that it's impossible for someone like you to be rich? These are signs of limiting beliefs, thoughts that keep abundance at a distance. But these thoughts are not facts. They are just patterns, and patterns can be changed with love and awareness. The first step is to notice them without judgment. Be gentle with yourself. You didn't choose these beliefs on purpose. They were passed down to you, but now you have the choice to release them. One of the most powerful ways to heal these beliefs is through simple reflection. You might like to write down the thoughts you have about money, both the positive and the negative. This helps to bring them into the light, where they can no longer quietly control you. Once you see them, you can begin to replace them with new, loving thoughts. Another beautiful practice is mirror work. Stand in front of a mirror, look into your own eyes, and say, "I release all negative beliefs about money. I am worthy of great wealth." At first, this may feel strange, especially if you've held on to limiting beliefs for a long time. But with each repetition, you are planting new seeds in the garden of your mind. Seeds that will grow into confidence, openness, and abundance. Remember, my dear, wealth is not reserved for a select few. It is available to everyone who believes they are worthy of it, including you. When you begin to love yourself more deeply, you naturally start to accept greater good into your life. Self-worth and abundance go hand in hand. The more you affirm your value, the more you align with the prosperity that is waiting for you. So be patient and kind with yourself as you do this inner work. Each loving thought you choose is a step toward freeing yourself from old limitations. Keep telling yourself over and over, "I release all negative beliefs about money. I am worthy of great wealth." Say it when you wake up, say it before you sleep, say it whenever doubt tries to creep in. With time, these new beliefs will become your truth, and you will find that life begins to reflect them in wonderful ways. My dear, there is something truly magical that happens when you begin to love yourself fully and unconditionally. You see, self-love is the foundation for everything good that flows into your life, including money. Many people believe that manifesting wealth is only about thinking positive thoughts or repeating affirmations, but it goes much deeper than that. It begins with how you feel about yourself at the core. When you truly love and approve of yourself, You send a powerful message to the universe that you are worthy of receiving all the abundance life has to offer. Without self-love, even the greatest affirmations can feel empty, because deep down, you may not believe you deserve what you're asking for. Think about it this way. When you care for a beautiful garden, you water it, you nurture it, and you trust that it will bloom. You don't question whether the flowers are worthy of growing. You simply know they will, because you are giving them love and attention. You are that garden, my dear. When you practice self-love, you are watering the soil of your life, allowing abundance to blossom naturally. Wealth is just one of the many flowers that can grow when you treat yourself with kindness and respect. So often, people block prosperity because they feel unworthy. They tell themselves, "Who am I to have so much?" Or, "I don't deserve that kind of money." But you do. You deserve to live a life filled with joy, comfort, and freedom. You deserve to experience the ease that comes with financial abundance. And it all starts by looking within and saying, "I am enough, just as I am." When you affirm your worth, you open the door for prosperity to enter. Say with me now, "I deeply love and approve of myself. Prosperity flows to me with ease." Let these words wrap around you like a warm blanket. Feel the truth in them. Make self-love a daily practice. Speak kindly to yourself. Forgive yourself for past mistakes. Celebrate your strengths and nurture your dreams. When you treat yourself as someone valuable and precious, the universe responds by reflecting that value back to you in the form of opportunities, blessings, and yes, financial abundance. Remember, wealth is not something you chase. It's something you attract by knowing, deep in your heart, that you are worthy of it. So every day, remind yourself, "I deeply love and approve of myself. Prosperity flows to me with ease." Let this become the song of your heart and watch how life begins to change in beautiful, unexpected ways. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine what it feels like to already have everything you desire. Picture yourself holding that winning lottery ticket, knowing that you are now a billionaire. Feel the joy bubbling up inside you, the sense of freedom, the gratitude overflowing from your heart. This feeling, this deep, wonderful emotion, is the true secret to manifesting. The mind is a powerful tool, but it is your feelings that bring your visions to life. When you can truly feel as if your desire has already come true, you align yourself with the energy of receiving. Visualization is not just about seeing pictures in your mind. It's about stepping into the experience with all your senses. What does your life look like now that you've won? How do you feel when you wake up in the morning, knowing that you are financially free? Who are you helping? What dreams are you fulfilling? Let these thoughts fill you with excitement and gratitude. The universe responds to the vibration you emit, and gratitude is one of the highest, most magnetic vibrations you can offer. You don't need to force this. It's not about pretending or wishing desperately. It is about gently guiding your mind to a place where it feels natural to expect good things. Each day, take a few quiet moments to sit in this feeling. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and allow yourself to experience the joy of already having what you desire. You might smile, you might even laugh with delight. That's a wonderful sign that you are in alignment. As you do this, say softly to yourself, "I am grateful now that I have received abundant wealth." These words, combined with the feeling of gratitude, create a powerful message to the universe that you are ready to receive. Remember, my dear, your imagination is a gift. It is a bridge between your inner world and your outer reality. When you use it lovingly and consistently, you begin to see changes in your life that feel like miracles. But they are not miracles. They are simply the result of you aligning your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs with the truth that abundance is already yours. So, take time each day to visualize, to feel, and to give thanks in advance. The more real it feels to you inside, the faster it will appear outside. Keep telling yourself, "I am grateful now that I have received abundant wealth." Let this gratitude fill your heart and guide you toward the beautiful reality you are creating. There is a quiet but powerful force that can transform your life in ways you cannot even imagine. That force is gratitude. When you are thankful for what you already have, no matter how big or small, you open the door for even more blessings to flow into your life. Many people wait until they receive something before they feel grateful, but the true magic happens when you express gratitude before the evidence appears. It tells the universe that you trust, that you believe, and that you are ready to welcome more abundance. Look around you right now. There is so much to be thankful for. The roof over your head, the food on your table, the people who care about you, the opportunities that have come your way. Even if things aren't perfect, there is always something to appreciate. When you focus on these things with genuine gratitude, you shift your energy from lack to abundance. And what you focus on grows. If you constantly think about what you don't have, you invite more of that feeling into your life. But when you turn your attention to what you do have, you become a magnet for prosperity. One of the simplest and most powerful practices you can begin today is keeping a gratitude journal. Each morning or evening, write down a few things you are thankful for. They don't have to be grand or extraordinary. Maybe you're grateful for a warm cup of tea, a kind word from a friend, or the beauty of a sunny day. As you write, feel the appreciation in your heart. This feeling sends out a signal that attracts more reasons to be grateful. Over time, you will notice that your life begins to fill with unexpected blessings, opportunities, and yes, financial abundance. Gratitude also helps you stay connected to the present moment, where all your power lies. It reminds you that you are already supported, already blessed, and that the universe is working in your favor. When you combine gratitude with your desire to manifest wealth, you create an unstoppable force of positive energy. Say with me now, I am thankful for all the prosperity in my life, seen and unseen. These words acknowledge not only what you have, but also what is on its way to you. Trust that even if you can't see it yet, abundance is moving toward you. Let gratitude become a daily habit, a gentle practice that uplifts your spirit and keeps you aligned with the flow of good. The more you appreciate, the more you will receive. It's a beautiful cycle that begins with a simple thank you. So every day, take a moment to pause, breathe, and give thanks. Remember, my dear, the universe loves a grateful heart. Keep affirming, I am thankful for all the prosperity in my life, seen and unseen. With each word, you are drawing closer to the life of abundance that is already waiting for you. Sometimes, without even realizing it, we hold on too tightly to our desires. When we want something deeply, like winning a large sum of money, it is easy to slip into a place of worry or desperation. Thoughts like, when will it happen? Or, what if it never comes? Can start to fill the mind. But my dear, this tight grip, this anxious waiting, can actually push your desires further away. The universe responds best when we trust, when we let go, and when we allow things to unfold in perfect timing. Just like a flower blooms when it's ready, your blessings will arrive at exactly the right moment. You see, when you plant a seed in the ground, you don't dig it up every day to see if it's growing. You water it, you give it sunlight, and you trust that nature will take care of the rest. The same is true for your dreams. Once you've set your intention and aligned your thoughts with abundance, your next step is to release the need to control how or when it will happen. Trust is a powerful part of manifesting. It tells the universe that you believe you are supported, that you know everything is working out for your highest good. If you ever find yourself feeling impatient or fearful, gently remind yourself that there is no need to rush. The universe is never late. It's always arranging things behind the scenes in ways you cannot see. Sometimes delays are actually protection or preparation for something even better than you imagined. So instead of asking, why hasn't it happened yet? Shift your focus to gratitude and peace. Say to yourself, I trust that everything I desire is on its way to me now. Feel the calm that washes over you when you release the need to control. Letting go doesn't mean giving up on your dreams. It means you have faith that they are already being fulfilled. It's about holding your desires lightly, like a butterfly resting on your hand, knowing that the more relaxed you are, the longer it stays. Each time you choose trust over worry, you align more deeply with the flow of abundance. Remember, my dear, what is meant for you will never miss you. So breathe deeply, smile gently, and affirm, I trust that everything I desire is on its way to me now. With this trust in your heart, you make space for miracles to enter your life effortlessly. It's important to remember that while your thoughts and feelings are powerful tools for manifesting, your actions also play a role in inviting abundance into your life. These actions don't have to be grand or complicated. In fact, simple, loving steps can create a strong foundation for wealth to flow. When you align your daily actions with the energy of prosperity, you show the universe that you are ready to receive and handle abundance with grace. One beautiful way to do this is by blessing everything that has to do with money in your life. When you pay a bill, instead of feeling frustrated or worried, take a moment to say, "Thank you for this service. I bless this payment and know that more money is always coming to me." This small shift transforms an ordinary task into a powerful affirmation of trust and abundance. Another wonderful practice is to speak positively about money, both when you're alone and in conversation with others. Avoid phrases that come from lack, such as, "I'm always broke," or "I can't afford that." These words carry energy, and you want your words to reflect the abundance you are welcoming. Treat yourself kindly, even in small ways. You don't have to wait until you're a billionaire to feel abundant. Perhaps you buy yourself a small treat, or you take extra care in creating a joyful space at home. These little acts signal to your mind and the universe that you are already living in alignment with prosperity. Generosity is also a beautiful action that aligns you with wealth. This doesn't mean giving beyond your means, but rather sharing with a joyful heart, whether it's your time, a kind word, or a small gift. When you give freely, you affirm that there is always enough to go around. Each of these actions, though simple, creates a vibration of abundance in your daily life. They show that you are not waiting for wealth to feel prosperous. You are embodying that energy right now. Say this affirmation with me. Every action I take brings me closer to financial abundance. Let these words remind you that you are an active participant in the flow of prosperity. By combining your thoughts, feelings, and actions, you create a powerful harmony that attracts wealth in expected and unexpected ways. Keep moving forward with love and confidence, knowing that each step you take is guiding you toward the abundant life you deserve. Your thoughts and emotions are deeply connected to your body. Every feeling you hold, whether it's joy, fear, trust, or doubt, speaks to your physical being. When you are calm, open, and trusting, your body feels light, relaxed, and energized. But when you carry stress, worry, or fear about money or anything else, that tension can settle into your body, affecting your health and blocking the natural flow of abundance. This is why it is so important to stay emotionally and physically aligned as you welcome prosperity into your life. Notice how your body feels when you think about wealth. Do you feel excited and open, or do you feel tightness, perhaps in your chest or stomach? These sensations are gentle signals, guiding you to areas where you can bring more love and relaxation. When you catch yourself feeling anxious or doubtful, pause and take a deep breath. Breathing deeply is a simple yet powerful way to return to a state of peace and openness. With each breath, you can release tension and remind yourself that you are safe, supported, and worthy of abundance. Another beautiful practice is to speak soothing affirmations throughout your day, especially when you feel your mind slipping into worry. Words have the power to calm your nervous system and realign your energy. Say softly, "I am calm, centered, and open to receiving miracles." Let these words bring you back to a place of balance. When your mind is peaceful and your body is relaxed, you become a clear channel for all the good the universe wants to give you. Taking care of your emotional well-being is just as important as visualizing or saying affirmations. Spend time doing things that bring you joy, whether it's a walk in nature, listening to music, or simply sitting in silence and appreciating the present moment. Joyful activities raise your vibration and keep you connected to the flow of life. Remember, abundance is not only about money, it's a state of being where you feel whole, loved, and supported. Whenever negative thoughts arise, meet them with compassion, not criticism. Gently guide yourself back to loving thoughts. You don't have to be perfect. You only need to be aware and willing to choose peace over fear. The more you practice this, the easier it becomes to stay aligned with both emotional well-being and financial abundance. Keep reminding yourself, I am calm, centered, and open to receiving miracles. These words are like a gentle hand on your shoulder, guiding you back to your true, natural state of ease and openness, where all things are possible. You are a powerful being, capable of creating a life filled with joy, love, and abundance. Everything you desire, including great wealth, is already within your reach when you align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the energy of receiving. The universe is always listening, always responding to the vibration you send out. When you fill your mind with loving thoughts, when you trust in divine timing, when you act with faith and gratitude, you become a magnet for miracles. There is no limit to what you can attract when you believe in your worth and open your heart to receive. You don't need to struggle, force, or chase after abundance. Instead, you allow it to flow to you naturally, like a river finding its way to the sea. Every small step you take, every positive thought you choose, brings you closer to the life you dream of. So as we come to this moment together, I invite you to carry these truths with you. Know that you are deserving, know that you are supported, and know that the universe delights in giving to you when you simply say yes. Let's affirm this together, one final time. I am a powerful creator. Wealth flows to me in expected and unexpected ways. I am ready to receive. Hold these words in your heart, repeat them often, and trust that wonderful things are already on their way to you. You are worthy of every blessing, my dear. The journey to abundance begins and ends with love. Love for yourself, love for life, and love for the endless possibilities that await you.